Do-do-do-do. I did it! I did it! Oh my gosh. There we go. It's it's the video of us. I'm watching too, guys. I'm watching live on my TV in the living room. Alright, let's make some eggs. Maybe I should bring you guys closer so you guys can see. Breakfast. Birthday breakfast. No yolk. No yolk. No yolko. There's my sword. What up? It's my birthday. We're gonna cook some eggs. Some huevos. You guys, look. I'm watching us on here. Maybe I'll put some music on. Thanks for the birthday wishes. Oh, the movie. We'll watch my movie. Alright. It's my birthday. But I'm gonna cook some eggs and celebrate my birthday. Hello.
What is up, people? For me.
Thank you. Thank you.
So, being into rock and roll bands is super fun.
Don't get me wrong.
But when one's a bunch of amateurs, bunch of fucking amateurs, and the other ones are professional, you know. That was my last show with the Blonde Alibi. I will never play with those guys again. No disrespect, but you know, there's better opportunities in Carmel.
Blonde Alibi was the band I was in when I was a kid.
For example, I could just skate to rehearsals, skate to work. You know, I'd rather just chill in Carmel with a professional band. So yeah, you know, it's not all about the guitar.
It's not. It's not all about the guitar.
The bass guitar is my favorite instrument.
There's Mike.
From MXPX.
Mike from MXPX. You guys ever heard of MXPX?
Mike from MXPX.
Probably not. Probably not, huh?
Yeah, bass is where it's at now. He refers to my favorite as well. wacky packs. I don't know what these are called, but I think these are just called cigarettes. He also likes to drink Sierra Nevadas.
Yes, I eat like 10 eggs every morning.
Sierra Nevada, so.
But I don't eat the
I
yellow.
imagine what that thing tastes like.
The yellow's bad for you. All of your fights out of control. I'm finding new ways to save my soul. So back up the car.
Whiskey a go-go?
What makes a heartbeat so wild? Take this guitar. I really hate the color blue. You ought to know. Crazy, but it's true. It might sound crazy.
Made from California, guys. Cheers, cheers.
See that shit?
We had a really good band. The singer, his mother, was, she was in The Sound of Music.
Oh, you can't see.
The singer, her man, his mother. I had a couple before the show. The singer's mother was in the Whiskey, not the Whiskey Go-Go.
Magic.
The singer, his mother was in The Sound of Music in New York. So we had a really good band, was what I was trying to say. But playing the Whiskey Go-Go, it was fun. When we did mic check, they were struggling to sound check our massive equipment. I had like a full stack, and the bass had like this coffin bass amp, and they were just so loud that they pulled all the mics off of our shit, and they're like, fuck it, they're good to go. Because the whiskey's really small, so, and the whiskey was fun. That band was great. We used to play the Bluefin. The Hollywood stuff was always kind of, they had us on the radio one time, and they're like, so, because like these showcases, you're supposed to like continue on.
Thank you. Now we're gonna pick the yellows out.
Yeah, that was the Hollywood, pretty much the Hollywood show, interrupted by some good old Gold Bar California whiskey.
Get all these yolks.
Seriously, guys, my Guitar Hero is the coolest guitar player ever. He was just responsible for the first half pipe in Central California on the coast. So I feel really lucky, seeing what I've seen out there. Cheers, guys. I don't have a
Scramble that
chaser
shit up.
tonight.
Scramble that shit up. You can't see him.
Just have water as a chaser. Yay.
I really feel I can blow your mind. Hold tight your hair. Acid lime. Acid lime. Acid lime.
My Guitar Hero is really cool, man. It's cool. Oh. It's like a party. What? It's definitely a party.
It's a party.
So we had a guy who was like fucking Slash. Like he I think he even wore a top hat to practice. He was our guitar player. I was the bassist. So we were rocking out, like playing some, basic rock and roll original music from this guy. Anyways, yeah. We get booked to play at the Bullet Boys, and they're like, they got like 2 hits from the 80s. Smooth Up in Ya. Mark, their singer, is like super crazy talented from like the soul scene. Anyway, but so it comes to showtime, and the band shows up, and they're all like dressed like I don't know, Cinderella, and they're like pissed that I'm not wearing makeup. And I'm just like, I've never worn makeup. I've worn makeup for Halloween. I've been a zombie for Halloween. I'm not against the makeup, but I never heard in the resume that I needed to show up wearing makeup. Like, what does that have to do with music? So I got to chat with Mark, and he went to his dressing room, and we were already there. I apparently wasn't in makeup, so after Mark stopped talking to me, and I'm the only guy who got to talk to Mark from the Bullet Boys, so now I'm even more jealous of me, pissed off, and I'm just like, okay, whatever. So we play the show, and the next day I get an email saying, you told us that you were a big fan of the 80s, and you didn't show up wearing certain attire and all this bullshit. And I responded, I was like, is this about the fucking makeup?
Alright, I'm going in to eat. What up?
Really? Are we talking about fucking makeup? So,
We're talking about fucking
avoid
makeup?
hairbands.
Avoid hairbands.
The moral of this one. I'm pretty stoked. My last Las Vegas trip as a club musician, opening up, guys. So I'm going to be called Dark Dino. My record company is called Dark Dino Records, which will be opening up in a couple weeks here. Woo-hoo! Anyway, this episode is about the Beach Boys having super fun here in the summer, nice summertime. Guys, in 2010, the Dark Boys played a show with the Beach Boys lead singer, Al Jardine. Like, it was super crazy. I have to thank my manager at the time, Marshall Holmes, for hooking that up at the age of 21 to play a show with Al Jardine. It was wild. So we played it at Monterey Live the day after Christmas. Like, the place was so packed that we had, like, TV monitors outside for everybody else to watch. So my manager had arranged a part of time for me to meet Al Jardine of the Beach Boys backstage at Monterey Live. So I remember being nervous. I remember, like, to just not freak him out, give him space, and
It's my birthday.
Said, hey, how you doing, Al? It's like a big thrill to be doing this. And he smiled, and we took a couple pictures, and it was amazing. And, we closed the show, and it's one of my favorite memories in my entire career. It was my rookie year
What are you guys having
just
for
had a
breakfast?
show with a Rock and Roll Hall of Famer. So to say that my mind was blown, yes. So thanks again, Aljo and Dean. That show is my favorite. I have to run to Vegas, guys. See my new shoes, my celebration shoes. I am retiring from the road. Daddy, I'm a dancer. I'm a reindeer. Call me Prancer. Always driving.
That was my movie, starring me. My first hit song.
What makes her happy? No one knows. And take this guitar, 'cause you never know. I really hate the color blue.
I do. I don't like the color blue.
You wanna know what's so crazy?
But it's true. It might sound crazy, but it's true. My birthday, Jane. Okay. Jane's birthday. It's my birthday. My birthday.
Come out your window.
It's my birthday.
Won't disappoint you.
You can see yourself, huh?
Come out your window. I swear that I won't disappoint you. Her hair is gold, but now it's purple. It's always changing.
Bye, I'm gonna watch the Epstein Files.